We're counting down the greatest games of 2014 and giving away the most illustrious award ever received on this channel, the Golden Benny. The previous Golden Benny winner went to a game I played over a decade ago but revisited in 2014 belonging to Mega Man X4. But now, the latest Golden Benny award goes to the greatest game to a genre I never usually play, awarded to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. A while back, I had my friend show me some of the old Donkey Kong Country games. I never had a chance to play these titles when I was younger, mostly because I didn't have a Super Nintendo for the majority of its lifespan, and eventually acquired one when Killer Instinct came out. By that time, the 32-bit era already had been sitting in our laps for some time, and I really never got a chance to dig into these old platformers, so I did, playing through the first Donkey Kong Country and the second one. I did find the games enjoyable, but some of their charm really does belong in the 90s, which is why a lot of people love the hell out of those games, but I never expected to love this game more than any of them, much less any other game I played in 2014. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is the real deal. One of the true first games on the Wii U that I think you should possibly buy the system for. This game blew my mind at how well crafted it was by Retro Studios, the same company that made the first Donkey Kong Country Returns, which I never even played. And I couldn't muster up a single complaint about Tropical Freeze once I finished it. A lot of people complain about the difficulty, saying it's harder than most platformers and it was really difficult for them to enjoy. I think this game had the perfect difficulty. It wasn't too hard, it wasn't extremely easy, it was just perfectly in between. That wonderful spot that still gives you an element of satisfaction when things are difficult, and also an element of wonder when crazy stuff is actually happening. I do love the cinematic aspects of Tropical Freeze. They are so cool when you have stuff flying in from the background, your character's jumping from minecart to minecart. So many crazy things happen in this game, and it goes to show that Retro Studios had more stuff on the plate when it comes to actual mechanics in a platforming game than I even knew could exist. There are so many ideas just perfectly crafted within this title that it's hard to believe that there's always something new around every corner. We could talk about the music literally for years because there's potentially no greater soundtrack out there for a platforming game, much less a video game of 2014, than what David Wise crafted for Tropical Freeze. These tunes make you feel so perfectly in the moment, whether it's being haunted by this mysterious feeling of dread when you're underwater or hopping on the backs of animals in the African savannah. It's absolutely amazing. I do appreciate the character variety as well, kind of getting hand of different characters that do different things. A wonderful nod to pogo jumping from DuckTales back in the day. These guys were really hitting it on the head with what people like about platformers, and it's a genre I usually don't play that much. You honestly won't find a dude like me jumping into a platformer very often, but to this day, I will gladly play through Tropical Freeze once again because of how well crafted it is. And I feel like it kind of spoiled everything for myself. I know there's a lot of games that I missed out on over those years. Yes, I did jump into the old Donkey Kong 1 and 2 games, but this one was just so good. I really feel Tropical Freeze is the perfection of focused guerrilla platforming and is easily one of the greatest games I could have played in 2014. Don't go anywhere, folks, because we have 3 more Golden Bennies to be distributed, and the next video goes to our third category of the best title not released in 2014, but I totally missed out on. Thank you all very much for watching. My name is Maximilian, and I'll see you next time.